According to the latest Gallup poll, TV reporters ranked just above political lobbyists.
This year's Hardman Lecture at the Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts focused on press freedom and ethical journalism. The featured guest was Jodie Ginsberg, CEO of the Committee to Protect Journalists.
This evening I want to examine why journalism has become so devalued, why journalists have become so demeaned, and why those whose job it is to deliver facts, to speak truth to power, to expose...
The program began with an exclusive interview conducted by Assistant Professor Dr. Muge Karabag on behalf of MCLA TV in the Friel Library. During the conversation, Ginsberg discussed global threats to press freedom and highlighted the essential role independent journalism plays in sustaining democratic societies.
Independent journalism is vital in countries where there is democratic backsliding. Journalists are among the first, if not the first people to be targeted when countries start to turn to autocracy. And that makes sense, right? Because if you want to control the people, you need to control the narrative. And in order to control the narrative, you have to have control of all of the methods of providing information, which means you pursue and go after independent journalists. And so the role that independent journalists play is absolutely vital. That's why we often see and regularly see autocratic regimes punish journalists through legal means, by arresting journalists, by harassing journalists, by taking over independent media, pushing and forcing them into exile, and unfortunately, on some occasions, targeting those journalists and killing those journalists. But it's absolutely vital that we have that information, because that's how the population knows what's being done by those in power.
Following the interview, a student discussion session was held, moderated by Dr. Samantha Peaty. Ginsberg answered questions about media ethics, fact-checking practices, and the risks journalists face when reporting from conflict zones. Her message was clear: facts are our superpower.
You can obviously, anyone can put in freedom of information requests. So if you want to get some information out of your local county council or your local education board, you can put in for those requests.
Later in the day, Ginsberg met with college leadership, Hardman committee members, donors, and Hulda Hardman Joet, representing the Hardman family. The meeting offered an opportunity for in-depth conversations about press freedom and journalist safety. In the evening, the event continued with the keynote address in the CSI atrium. Opening remarks were delivered by MCLA President James Burge and Ainsley Lefko, intern for the Department of Communication and Interdisciplinary Studies and a member of the Hardman Committee.
Possible. On a personal level of gratitude, I am thankful to the Hardman Family Endowment's generosity as the 2025 Hardman Scholarship recipient.
In her keynote, Ginsberg emphasized the importance of supporting local journalism and underscored the critical role a free press plays in resisting the rise of authoritarianism. The Hardman program continued the next day with a journalism workshop. Students engaged directly with Ginsberg, discussing practical reporting skills, digital verification techniques, and the challenges of working in high-risk environments. Across 2 days, the Hardman Lecture offered students an inspiring and deeply informative experience. Ginsberg's insights highlighted why fact-based reporting and a strong local press remain essential pillars of a healthy democracy.